All right. Hey guys, we are Angel and Tina on the Angel and Tina Morning Show. Hey, how are you guys doing today? If you see, we are missing somebody. Angel Tussey is on her way from Orlando, Florida from Denver, Colorado to Orlando. So she is driving. So I have a co-host. Michelle Cunningham is in the house.
I'm so excited. I'm so excited. This is such a huge honor, okay, to be Angel. So I will be all high energy and just like Angel. I'm excited to be here, my friend.
I am so excited that you are here. And we have some fabulous people in our virtual studio audience. And what's funny is, you guys, for those of you guys who have been on the Angel and Tina Morning Show, you guys know that you submit your bio, your headshot, all that kind of stuff. Well, I put everybody on the calendar. Angel gets the bios. So Angel has their bios. So I go in this morning, I'm like, oh shoot, I don't have the bios. I gotta look. And I'm like, what? Both of these girls live in the same city as me here in North Carolina. So Kelly and Amber are both in the house. You guys welcome Kelly and Amber.
I know, we're gonna have to have like a real physical coffee date.
Right? Yeah, as soon as Michelle gets here, we're gonna have to, she's gonna have to come visit her mom, and then we're all gonna have to get together for
Absolutely.
real. Like Kelly lives in the same city, and Amber lives like 20 minutes away from me, and I'm like,
Yep.
what?
Yep. That's so
And we're
good.
just meeting here. This is
Right?
great.
And Michelle's moving here.
I'm moving.
She's not moving to the good city. She's moving all the way to Raleigh.
Y'all can come visit. There's a train you can take. My mom said it's like 20 bucks to
come
take.
visit us. There's 4 people in this area. Your mom included. So you gotta come visit us.
And my mom's there too, so we'll all hang out. Be super.
Exactly. That'll be so fun. Okay, so today, Tuesday, you guys, okay, I got a question. I see Christmas lights. I see Christmas trees. Michelle, I know you were decorated for Christmas. Amber, Kelly, you guys decorated for Christmas?
Yeah, the house is going up this weekend. But I've decorated in my studio. I mean, trees up, everything is Christmassy, white, flocked, snow,
Right? I love it. I love the twinkly lights in the back.
I do.
Maybe I could put the twinkly lights back there.
I know, I'm getting FOMO. We had my son's birthday party this weekend. It was Halloween themed. So we did everything Halloween-y and took it down on Sunday. And now I'm like, okay, I'm ready. We started watching Elf. We started watching Polar Express. Like, we're ready.
That's what I did this weekend. I was watching Christmas movies all weekend. I'm like, yeah, this is it. We're done. I mean, it is 2020, and I think we all needed a little bit of joy, a little bit of Christmas spirit in our lives. So I think that's why we all decorated early. But Michelle was like the first person that I know that got her tree up.
Yeah, well, we sold our house and we had nowhere to live, so we moved into a 2-bedroom apartment. And in the rush of moving, I put everything into storage, including all our Christmas stuff. So I was at Walmart while my son was at like a game or something, and I was like, I'm gonna stop into Walmart, and there's the Christmas land what appeared, and I'm like, and then I was like, a Christmas tree, and then and I don't know what took over, but like literally I'm piling stuff into my cart, and then I end up in the ornament aisle and it's all pink ornaments, and I lose my mind, and I'm like, kids, get as many pink ones as you can, and we're throwing them in. And I get home and my husband, what's that? Yeah, Walmart.
Did you get
I don't know what happened.
Butterflies?
There's pink. I got pink everything. Pink donuts.
I got these big, huge pink butterflies, and they were like
at Walmart,
$1.99 at Walmart. Oh, yeah. So I have like 6 of them on my tree.
People
I don't have butterflies,
but Walmart's good.
I mean, I'm like
99 cents.
Right.
I haven't been to Walmart in probably 10 years. I go to
Target.
Amber,
you're gonna meet me in Morrisville Walmart this weekend. You and I are gonna be.
You'll go in there and you'll be like, why do I love this sweater? Why do I love these boots? Why do I need this treat? Like, you're like, I had no idea this was happening here. This is
only $10?
Yeah.
No. Yeah.
I love it.
There's some things in there that I'm like, And then it's very funny because you always get a kick when you go to Walmart because it's like a
people watching.
It's like a comedy show.
All the people watching.
All the things that people wear when they go to Walmart.
Absolutely.
Especially if you go dressed like this, like how we are all dressed today. People are like,
why are you not in your bedroom slippers like that. And I actually have on slippers, so maybe I could wear these in there today.
Well, listen, and you'd be fine. I
Yeah.
have pajama pants
with
on.
you,
I'm good.
Amber.
I'm good on top. We're not gonna have Michelle stand up because we already did that whole thing.
You guys, it's a funny story. This shirt's a crop top, so I can't stand up. It looks super cute from here up, but
I
it's
was like, "Ooh, the shirt's so cute." She's like, "It's a crop
only
top."
cute on camera.
It's a
Only
virtual
Totally,
top.
I was like, "Oh my gosh!" And she was
Just-
like, "Yeah, I won't stand up."
It's a great outfit.
Funny because we only have the dress from the keyboard up, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
We've been, Angel and I have been in yoga pants for the last 8 months. And I told her like 2 weeks ago, I went to go put a pair of jeans on. I went,
Truly, when I think about sending gifts to people, like gear for like my coaching clients and stuff, I'm like, it's only needs to be a hat or earrings or a pin or a shirt. Like I don't need them to have a bracelet.
keyboard
Like,
up.
yeah, I need it to be on camera.
You're right.
I love it.
okay, so what have you guys been doing the last 8 months during quarantine?
Revamping business, starting a new business. It's been insane. And business has taken off with all this COVID. I'm like, it's actually been really positive.
Right?
And you'll talk to and they're like, everything's changed. It sucks. And I'm like, it's great.
Yeah. I'm the same. Had a whole life transition during COVID, but for the best. Like I feel like so many people received what I was doing because they were in their own transformation and transition at the same time. So they were open to thinking a new thought or doing things different. Yeah, so it was like the opportunity of a lifetime for me. I've loved it. I've expanded in like 1,000 ways.
Yeah, I've been finding that out. It's finding that a lot of us have been really, expanding everything. We've learned how to pivot our business. And I know, Michelle,
Mhm.
I know you are completely expanding.
Ditto. It's kind of like listening to Amber and Kelly. I mean, right? It's just like, I don't know. It's just interesting that with COVID, you can reach so many people online and you can impact so many people online. And I think there's just people that are wanting that connection right now. And if you decide to show up a little bit louder, prouder, bolder, and in charge, which is what all of you guys do, you are so my tribe. Like, I just love the stuff that you guys put out there and the stuff that you do. But there are people that are wanting that right now. And it's pretty awesome to see people like you guys doing
and
it.
they need that motivation, and Angel and I were speakers and we were traveling and speaking on all these stages, and then we're like, oh, and we just learned how to pivot and do everything online, and now we're like, I think I like the online. I think I'm liking it online more. We don't have to leave. We don't have to pay for travel. We don't have to pack and leave and fly and all that kind of stuff, stay in hotels. And we're reaching more people this way.
Yeah.
And I think people get to choose if it's an obstacle or an opportunity.
Mhm.
And so people are looking to the leaders in their life to say, what do we do? Right? Like, what do you think? And so if we're confidently taking a step, they're going, okay, I'm feeling a little lost. I'm following suit because they were looking for leadership and an example and also confidence.
Yeah.
Like Tina, I'm just meeting you, but I have no doubt that if you're Michelle's friend, who I've been friends with Michelle, you're a creator.
Yeah.
We see opportunities in blank spaces. And so you can't help but have a blank space and go, well, what could be possible here?
Yeah.
And then get to run with that. So it's felt like the most creative year I've ever had to just go, what's possible here?
Right. Well, and that's how Angel and Tina Morning Show started. All of our stuff started canceling, and I called up Angel. I was in Tampa. I just got done doing a branding photo shoot, and I was flying to San Diego for some more stuff to do, to revamp my whole website and all that kind of good stuff. And I called her and I said, oh my gosh, 8 of my speaking engagements just got canceled. And she was like, I know, mine are canceling left and right. And I was like, we need to do something. And she was like, I know, I don't know. She's like, we're going to do something. Don't worry. It's, it's only going to be like 2 weeks. And I was like, we should host a virtual summit. And so from that conversation, and my flight was leaving like 3 hours later, from that conversation in 3 hours, we created a virtual summit. 10 days later, we hosted our first virtual summit with 28 speakers in 2 days. We had over 1,500 people join us. And from that summit, and we now host it once a month, the Connect Virtual Summit once a month. In fact, Michelle was our speaker last month. And the Angel and Tina Morning Show spawned Angel, that's an Angel word, spawn, spinned off on that virtual summit. And we were able to create the Angel and Tina Morning Show. And from there, it just kind of blew up. We started getting all these big, huge people on our show, and had Les Brown on our show. And we kept having, it's going to be 2 more weeks. Let's just do it for another 2 weeks. Let's just do it for another 2 weeks. Now we have a producer. Now we're syndicated. Now we're over like 250,000 people. And we're seeing so many women, especially women entrepreneurs, being touched by the show, and, just being that bright start to their day. And you never know what kind of seed you're planting for different people, and so people are just, the things that they come back to us and say, we're like, wow. It's so,
I was going to ask, what do you think they love most about the show?
I have no idea. I have no idea. You guys tell me what you guys love about the show.
Probably the person.
I love, it's interesting, the banter between Tina and Angel. You know what I mean? Like, I've been on a lot of different shows, and to me, it was just a very conversational, easy, fun, light-hearted, very like laughing, just super cute.
Because we're both coffee people, so we're like, we want it to be very, casual, coffee. Let's just be a bright start to their day. I'm the gratitude specialist, and I teach gratitude and positivity, and I'm always bright, happy, fun, all that kind of stuff, loud. And, and we just kind of got together, and we wanted it to be a casual conversation. And so many people are like, do you have questions? Do you want me to do this? And like asking all these things. I said, watch a show, because it is not like, it is way up here, but it's not, it's not all what you're thinking.
But that's what people want. There's too much production sometimes. I'm just like, oh, show me you're a real girl, because that's who I want to hang out with. So
and I think that's what people like. And I hope that's what people like, is that we're real. We're just 2 girls. We talk about everything. We bring all these kind of stuff up. We have amazing guests on who bring a lot of value. And we're just a bright start to your day. So we hope that's what we bring to the show. So you guys let us know what you guys like. And for those of you guys who are watching, I'm seeing all of these people. What is your favorite part of the Angel and Tina Morning Show that you guys have liked for the last 8 months? I know we have some loyal followers out there who every single day, if like for some reason we can't go live, they're, where are you? I can't find you. Where are you? And we're like, we're on YouTube.
Something's wrong, and you're like, we're here. I promise we're coming. Yeah.
It's like sometimes Zoom don't let us into Facebook, so we have to go, live on YouTube.
Yes, you can see us on there. It's cute.
Yeah, look it up.
Yeah.
Why don't you start a watch party?
You see, everybody has their watch parties going on.
I'm trying. I don't know how to do it.
We have like 57 people watching, so that's good. That's good.
Love it.
One thing about this show that I can already see is this is how people connect, and this is what ends up growing your brand to be such natural and organic, right? Women are intimidated by things that they feel like they can't relate to.
Yeah.
And being very relatable and being open and not scared of a mess up, or I'm going to say something that somebody's probably going to think is crazy. That's what your audience connects to. So I really love that, what y'all created.
It's so real, right? It's a non-scripted, like it completely, there's no scripts. We're not looking at any like props back here. It's just a corner in my office. Yours is just a corner in your office. Michelle's a corner in her bedroom. It's perfect. It's not a huge production. It really isn't. And you don't need to have all that. You just need to have 2 or 3 things and make it happen, and do it, and just do it anyway, girl.
Do it anyway, girl.
Isn't that a book?
So what's so funny is, you guys, Tina is the international best-selling author of the Gratitude Journal, and she's been a #1 Amazon bestseller for how many weeks in a row now?
16 weeks.
16 weeks in a row. And so Tina inspired me in meeting her. I was like, I want to write a book. She's like, well, then just do it. I'll tell you what to do. And so I actually hired her and Angel to help me get my first book out, which comes out next month. Do it anyway, girl.
No,
the
comes
title
out
of my
this
book.
month, honey. It's November 2nd.
Okay, yeah, I gotta finish. We got some editing to finish up, but
Yeah,
yes, the book is
we
done.
have some
We're just
things to
working
do.
on it.
What?
So Amber and Kelly, you got to write a book too, because not that hard. You could do it, and I'll show you what to do. It's pretty great.
Yeah, I
So-
laughed, Michelle, whenever we were texting, and you were like, "It's fine. You can do it." And I was like, I can just
You
go to
can.
the corner and write it. Like that's how easy you're making it sound. And I just was like, ugh, I don't know.
So listen, she
Yeah.
didn't have not one word on paper. And she was like, I have
Wait,
nothing to
how long
write
ago?
about. I said, you have 5 CDs. And she goes, yeah. I said, transcribe those CDs to a book. And she goes, you know what? I just don't have time. My kids, this. Somebody said, I will buy all of your books. So she literally booked herself in a hotel room for 2 days. She was like, I'm going to do this. This girl did it in 24 hours.
No.
26,000.
She
That's
said-
insane.
She said you got to write 25,000 words. So it was like Thursday, and my kids were toddling around me, and I sat down and I wrote 1,000 words because I'm just telling my story. Which, when you write your own story, it's pretty easy, right?
Yeah.
So I got 1,000 words done in an hour. I'm like, wait a minute, I just need 25 hours. And I said to my husband, I'm like, we could drag out the 25 hours, honey, or I could go to a hotel room this weekend and just crank. And he's like, why don't you just do that, honey? So I checked myself in, like I could walk there. It's a Hyatt place right down the road.
She took her little suitcase and she walked down the street like she was in New York.
And I checked in and I brought a little bottle of wine, just a little sip, and I would type. And then I went to bed at midnight, and I got up the next day, and then I stayed there till 9 p.m. the next night, but I didn't sleep over, but I kept the
And
hotel
about
room.
10:30, she sends us a Google Drive saying, what was it, like 8,000 words done. And we were like,
Yeah, that was day
Wow.
one.
and that was just day one. And we were like, wow, look at you go.
What month was this?
Last
Like-
month.
Last month.
And you're launching
It
it.
was
this
an, she's like, just do it. You could be an international best-selling author. I'm like, that sounds like a great idea. I
Dude,
wanna
like
do-
legit. This
Yeah.
is why I love you, because
We have an 8-week package where
Oh,
you can
good.
go from here to here as a best-selling author. And that's
So
what-
anyway, you guys could do it, is the point. 2 days in a hotel room, small
and
bottle
not
of wine.
even 2 days. It
But
took
isn't
a day
but
and a
isn't
half.
it amazing how truly the task expands to the time that you give it? Because
Yeah.
I teach all about how I launched a course in 5 weeks. So I did idea to execution in 5 weeks because I was laser focused on one thing. So there was nothing else you were focused on doing that weekend. I heard this the other day that someone said the new IQ is focus. The new
Yeah,
IQ is focus.
love it.
Because we're so distracted that we never get things accomplished. We never see what we're actually like capable of doing because we're never focused. So if you would just get focused and eliminate distractions, it's like we would blow our own minds at what we can accomplish.
Well, and
That's
then
Mhm.
like her, we try to just do it. You can do this. Write your
Mhm.
out.
Yeah.
You know, we have a process. You know, write your outline and then start. And
Yeah.
she literally did it. And it wasn't even a full 48 hours, like 2 days. It was like a day and maybe a couple of hours. And
Wow.
she was like,
Yeah.
is it okay that I go over?
Yeah, I got to 28,000 words. I'm like, is that okay, or am I breaking a rule? They're like, you're fine. But I think that
Fine.
I love it.
generally speaking, you hear someone writing a book and they're like, it took me a year and a half, right? So people think I wrote a book, it took a year and a half, but no, you can write a book.
How many
Literally.
hours did it really take you? Did it take you like 15 minutes a day for a year and a half?
Right.
Well, yeah, right. So I mean, just condense that. I love what you just said about that new IQ is focus, right? I mean, that's it. I just was like, I'm psychotically focused on this, like nothing else. Couldn't check Facebook. I wasn't allowed to check email. I can't even hear you. I am writing a book.
Well,
Not
and
available.
think about all the things that we have created and accomplished this year. We got like,
Yeah.
what if I did this thing? And what if I did it well? And if I did it well, what would that look like? And then we've all just kind of gone for our own departments of service to women online. And we're excelling also differently, and uniquely, but purposefully. Like, it doesn't matter if you just are committed. Like, I don't know. I feel like so many women are waiting for the confidence to be like, I've been writing for 3 years in my journal and now I'm writing. Like, you just decided.
Well, they're
That
waiting
means
for
to
the
cut off
perfect
all options.
You know, if I can just get this, if
Yep.
I can just lose weight, if I can just make this
Mhm.
much money, if I can just get the kids off to, if I can just get this, then I can do this, then I can
Yep.
do this, then I can do this. And Michelle's book title is just, I mean, it's simple. And because I've been saying it like for the last couple of weeks, I'm like, just do it, just do
Mhm.
it, just do
Mhm.
it, just do it. And I went, you know, Michelle's book is crazy because it's do it anyway, girl.
Do it
Just
anyway, girl.
do it anyway. Do
Yeah.
it even if you are overweight. Do it even if you are quarantined. Do it if you have kids running around like crazy. Do it if you have to check yourself into a hotel for 2 days. Just do it. You don't have to wait for the perfect time. This wasn't the perfect time for Michelle. She just moved out of her house, sold her house, about to move. She's launching this and launching that. This isn't the perfect time for her to write a book and launch a book and do all this stuff, but she did it anyway.
Well, and
She
she's had your support. So I'm listening to this and I'm like, the thing that really brings this all together full circle, I believe, is the support.
Mhm.
So you and Angel said to her, write a book. And she's like, no. And then her
Yeah.
husband, yeah, go book a hotel room. Like, go. Like, you know, it's that little extra push that if you don't have that, and some people don't have that in their corner.
Yeah.
And that's why what we've all created, we are that for that person a lot of the time. And that really gives you that extra boost that you're like, you know what? If they believe I can do it, I'm going to do it. And
Yeah.
you really actually surprise yourself because a lot of times you end up talking yourself out of it. But that one person that breathes a little belief.
Right? When you
Yeah.
think that you don't believe in yourself, it's that one person who says, you know what, I believe in you. Let me help you. And I think that's so many of us coaches over the last couple of months, I've seen so many, you know, discount their courses and their coaching programs to be able to help these people who have lost their job or, you know, lost their income and say, listen, let me help you. And it's those kind of people and women, especially, who rally and say, listen, us four together are better than just one by herself. Let's us four bring all of our talent together and let's create something amazing. And that's what you're seeing like left and right. And that's what I absolutely adore. Us women, like we do it differently. We network differently. We collaborate differently. We are like all of a sudden, like me and Michelle, we've never met in person. We met and we're like, oh my God, you're my bestie because you do all pink and white and I do all pink and white. And she sent me like a best friend necklace and I thought I was the only one, but then the other day she was on her live and she goes, yeah, I have a million of them. I went, oh.
I have a lot of best friends. But Tina, you're the best of the best friends.
I love it.
Uh-huh. You heard that, Kelly Amber, when she comes to North
When
Carolina,
I get my package, I'm gonna know I'm not the only.
she's gonna
Send you
be
guys
like,
your
she's
necklaces.
gonna be like, look, Tina.
I love it.
She
You
was
know what
on
I think is
Facebook Live
interesting?
the other day showing all her best friend necklaces. She goes, I buy them like by the bulk. And I went,
I love it.
I thought I was favorite.
I would guess that all four of us, we didn't just arrive at a point where we believed completely in ourselves to take massive action the way that Michelle is talking about, the way that we have all shifted in our lives this year. Confidence comes from small acts of courage.
Yeah.
So at some point, Michelle decided I'm going to be a little brave. I'm going to step a little bit towards something I know I'm wanting. Oh, good. I didn't die. Actually, I loved it. I'm going to take another step towards it. And what I hope that I can give to the viewers who are watching this is we didn't arrive like this. We didn't wake up like this. We chose to step towards this. And we kept not dying every time we had an act of courage, which built our confidence in ourselves to be able to say, I bet in a weekend I could do this, or I bet in 5 weeks I could launch a course, or I bet I could have a show, or I bet I could create an entire YouTube channel, right? Like that people are going to be obsessed with, right? We just took steps towards that.
Yeah.
And I hope that they hear that we're not any different. We just made a decision and kept stepping towards courage.
And we still have those
Yeah,
days
for
of
sure.
self-doubt. You know what I mean? We still have those days. Like I said, all what you see here from the keyboard up is all a facade. We all have completely different color pants on from our top. We would not look like this on stage from our pants down.
Right.
We would not go outside like this. We still wake up sometimes and going, is this going to happen? Is this really going to happen? Do I have the enough what it takes to, we still have those self-doubts. So I think everybody needs those women in their life to say, you know what, let's take my arm, let's go together. You got this, you got this, you got this.
Well, and for leaders, mentors, coaches to also say growth comes with growing pains. Like, I doubt any of you didn't experience something where you're going, oh shoot, I didn't expect that roadblock this year, or this moment, or this hard thing. But it still continues to be worth it to grow.
Yeah, I love it. All right, so let's get to know our guest a little bit. Kelly, we're going to start with you. Let us know who you are, what you do. Just kind of tell us who you are, what you do in a nutshell. Like, give us your bio, supersized bio.
Here's my bio. Spent 10 years building a business in network marketing. It's how we know each other. I loved it and learned so much. And what I realized was that positioned me to remarket myself in the marketplace, and that I had learned so much that allowed me to have the capacity to dream new dreams for myself. I had found myself feeling really anxious and overwhelmed and stressed and stuck. And what I realized, it was because I had grown, and that I was meant to create, and that I was meant to walk towards that. And that achievement didn't have to come with the cost of losing my peace. And so I lead a peaceful performer movement that's helping women go from anxious achiever to peaceful performers, so that they can have their peace and their purpose and their profit at the same time, and really helping women actually decide and find and clarify what it is that they want to do. Because I could bet there are a lot of 3s on the Enneagram who watch your show, who are high achievers, who want to, accomplish great things in their life. And I find that so many women are so busy walking into rooms asking, who do you need me to be? And like walking around and going,
what hat do I need to put on today?
Right. Oh, do we cuss here? Oh, are we fancy here? Oh, do we have twinkly lights here? Oh, are we, right? Like, who?
Can we wear pajama pants and slippers?
Right, exactly. And so they're forgetting that they are the authors and owners of their own life. They've forgotten to ask themselves questions about what they really want. And so I'm fantastic at visioneering. I am great at, it's amazing to see the ability for women to answer their own questions once they learn how to ask them again, and then to go exclusively towards that. So I have such an amazing time watching women break up with these heavily invested versions of themselves that they once agreed to, but that now they have evolved from, and to pursue what they really want in this next new season. So that's what I'm doing these days.
Need a microphone drop. Kelly Brock. Woo!
I have my little pink microphone. I'm like, and that's it.
That's awesome.
It's fun.
I'm just proud of you, my friend. I love what you're doing. I love your mission. We just, we were involved in the same company together for so many years and kind of followed each other's journeys. And I don't know, you just make me so proud, my friend. You're amazing.
I feel the same about you. I mean, and Amber too, like, we watched each other going, yay, like, I love you expanding. And what's so amazing is there are women. No,
competition.
No, there are women that want you to expand, and those are your people. Yeah. You should be in a room. I want to be connected with women who are in a room and who are calling me in, going, you should be in this room. I want you to expand.
That meme that says, watch who celebrate you and clap for you when you are doing good, and watch the ones who are not. Yeah.
Listen, some can clap for you and celebrate you and are fake.
Right?
True.
Be careful.
Be careful. It's the truth. Yeah.
And it's so sad because we as women shouldn't have any competition at all, because I mean, even all 4 of us can be doing the same exact thing, could be teaching and coaching the same exact thing, but we're all 4 different. People are going to like Michelle for one reason. They're going to like Amber for one reason. They're going to like you for one reason. They're going to like me for one reason. But we're also going to give them 4 different things, complete 4 different things that they can learn from us. And if we just collaborate and say, listen, do you have a course? I have a course. You can take my course. Let me give you my course. Who do you need to know? I'm going to show you this person, and just let everybody, and we can all rise together. And
Yeah.
we can all rise together. We can all hit that 6 and 7 and 8-figure mark, and it
Yeah. Tina, I mean,
have to collaborate.
just meeting you connected me to so many people. I mean, I made so many connections. It's just the craziest thing. I mean, from her, I met Daniel, and Daniel ended up becoming my YouTube editor, which I never had a YouTube editor. Amber, you might might be something for you. But now I have a team editing my YouTubes. Thank heavens, right? That's made such an impact. They help with my graphics for my brand and so much of my stuff now. So
Speaking of that, we can go into me thanking our sponsors, ZTV Network, our award-winning producer, who takes all of these stuff from Angel and Tina Morning Show and sends it out to all her 7 different platforms, all those major networks like Roku and Chromecast and Apple TV, all those ones that are streaming. You can find the Angel and Tina Morning Show on there. If you have content or ever thought about hosting your own show, stop going on YouTube and doing all that and get on Be on ZTV and schedule your discovery call when you go to beonztv.com. Still do YouTube, but you can take it and push it out there to even more. And then Sonic VA, Daniel Meyer, my favorite person in the world, is another sponsor. If you have too much to do on your list or doing too many things that are not in your zone of genius, you can hire out a team of VAs. They will give you 10% off your first 40 hours of VA service when you mention the Angel and Tina Morning Show. If you go to sonicva.com, that is sonicva.com, do what you do best and hire out all the rest. And Bliss by the Lake Boutique here in North Carolina in Mooresville is our clothing sponsor. They ship all around the world, but for you two ladies, we should all meet there one day. Bliss by the Lake Boutique, it is our clothing sponsor. Go there, and they do Facebook parties every Friday. They ship all around the world. They have some fabulous fall, great little cute cardigans with some fur on it. I'm gonna go get my fall products this weekend. So go Bliss by the Lake Boutique, Zandra TV Network, and Sonic VA. Thank you guys for being the Angel and Tina Morning Show sponsors, along with all of our guests who watch every single day, and our audience who watch every single day, and our guests like Kelly and Amber. Amber, I think me and you, I think I need some twinkle lights like this.
No.
Amazon, I'll send you the link, honey. Okay.
Oh, I love them. All right, Amber, tell us about you. What have you been doing? Who are you? What made you who you are today? Your fabulous, glowing pink self. Did you know that we are all pink here?
Okay, so I mean, in a nutshell, can I sum myself up in 5 minutes? I'm not sure.
She's like, no.
But
30.
raised by the greatest mama because she really poured so much confidence into me. I am in a direct sale company and have been for 14 years, and I love cosmetics. So like it just is a good fit for me. But 5 years ago, really, I guess like 4 years ago, maybe 3, I don't know. I feel like time flies. But I met basically my bestie that I've connected with so much. And her name is Olivia Hayward. And she said to me, Amber, you need to get on YouTube. And I was like, no, you're crazy. And she was like, no, you like literally need to be on YouTube. And so it's history ever since, because I've launched an amazing YouTube channel. But within that, now I teach other women with Olivia how to create amazing content. So we have Create Content Academy, and that has blown up because so many women have ideas. They just don't know how to put it out there. And so we really have this amazing course in this community. So that's really been where my heart is at. But teaching women how to really have a flawless image and great skincare regimen, because that brings a lot of confidence within yourself. And then we're all in front of the camera. So I'm like, please, like put something on, right? Be cute. But as a beauty influencer as well, I'm connected to.
The lights can only do so much.
No, they really can only do so much. You're right.
Unless you
But
have
as a beauty
Michelle's like
influencer,
eyeglasses and her ring light and all that kind of stuff, you can make her into Michelle can turn herself into a Oompa Loompa.
see,
Really quickly.
all of her colors, yes.
Really quickly.
a little filter, you guys. You got to get this
Like,
thing.
oh.
But I love being a beauty influencer as well. And so that's really kind of expanded, because I mean, anything beauty that I use, like I'm just myself. And so if I like it, other people are on board to try it and experience it. So, I really just want to help women get fulfilled with creating great content, putting themselves out there, being bold. So I have a 5-day challenge. So if you go to amberlykins.com, you can get in on that, and that'll help you, start your channel. But yeah, and I love it. So that's a little bit about me, y'all. Just a little bit.
And what are a couple of things that you think that people need to know now that we're always on Zoom? What do you think that are a couple of things that we should all know before we get on camera?
Well, one, where to set your camera.
Concealer is your friend.
Yes, makeup for sure. If you need a one-on-one consultation with me, book me, Amber Lykins. But
Amber, I think you should be the Angel and Tina Morning Show makeup. We can really have a makeup artist in the house, and you can come do my makeup every single day.
Well, and I have a show every Thursday night, so I love that you do the show. So every Thursday night we do a whole show at 8 p.m. and it's broadcasted out, and it's amazing, right? You just never know who you're going to be connected with. Right. But yeah, anything you need from me, I'm here for it. But camera, this is what I see with women that they do, is their camera's down, and so the angle is horrid, and it's at their chins, and I'm like you got to raise the camera up. I think that's really important, and be towards the light instead of against the light. They're like their wind's behind them, and I'm like, that's horrible. Like, face the window. Just little tips like that I would say definitely during like a Zoom meeting or a family event that you're doing through Zoom, things like that, so people can see you and actually look into your eyes. That's important.
We've noticed that if the brighter our lipstick is, because you do, when you're on camera, you look, every single morning, Angel and I go, we're putting our makeup or whatever on, and I'm like, oh my God, I look like a clown. And then you get on Zoom and you're like, what happened to all my makeup? Because you definitely have to put on a little bit more being on camera. And like I said, concealer, lashes and concealer are your friend.
They really are.
Literally. Yeah, so much lashes on today, but it looks fine on camera, but in person it looks a little crazy.
I know.
Amber, I'm so proud. Amber, I remember when you started that YouTube channel. I remember. And it's just crazy. Like, I think sometimes people see the end result, but I remember the beginning result, right? And I remember I started my channel maybe a year or two before you, but you have grown like crazy. It's amazing to see. And it's just, I think for anybody watching, it's just like, just show up and do it consistently. Mm-hmm. And that's all I did. And what's the best part about your YouTube channel is you film a lot of that just using your phone and not even a microphone.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, I'm stepping it up though, Michelle. You'll be excited. We have new microphones, new lighting, new stuff, new equipment coming in. But yeah, people think you need a lot of extra things, which you kind of do. But I'm like, use what you have. You just have to start somewhere, right? Okay. You don't know everything. You have to learn, like Kelly said earlier, you have to learn, and you will kind of fall, right, through some of that. But failure is what makes you great. So just fail forward. And I consistently do that. But I'm okay with that. And I'm very optimistic. I'm like, no, it's going to be good. It's going to get better.
So what are your secrets to getting a fabulous YouTube channel?
Well, I have to say, for one, a designer and a brander. So I have a brand strategist, which is Olivia Hayward. She has made me look fabulous, right? So she taught me how to edit. She does all of everything to make me look good online. I find that people don't give the credit where the credit's due, and I'm one that I do. I'm like, I don't do all of that. Let me just go ahead and tell y'all. And so, yeah, I think you need a brand strategist for one, a designer, and somebody that knows what they're doing, because there's a lot of ins and outs. So.
Okay, so when you say a brand strategist, what are they doing for you?
So she does everything from designing to even to the little nitty things of what my descriptions need to look like when your posting takes place, your email, your content within that, right? So the strategy behind that, like actually your audience is going to be attracted to, right? Like I attract my audience. I have not made a phone call or a DM to anyone to sell them anything. And I couldn't.
No cold calls for you.
None. My DMs blow up. I'm delayed on responding. Actually, I'm really bad at it.
Well, you have other Olivia Hayward here, fans here.
Yeah, we have a ton of Olivia Hayward is big, y'all. So just Google her. She's so big. so big, so great. But yeah, I give her a lot of the credit. But we have grown. I mean, we literally are on the phone for hours. We live in the same area. She's actually here in the studio, y'all. She's my audience today. Yeah, she's super duper famous, but yeah, she's great.
Okay, so where does Olivia live? Do we need to add her to our fit?
Right.
Yeah, she's in Charlotte. Yeah, she should have been on today, actually.
The coffee place just got
Olivia,
bigger.
I know you hear me. Olivia, you need to reach out to me so I can have you on our Angel and Tina morning show.
Yeah, certainly.
She's
She
like,
said, yes, certainly.
like she goes, yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
She goes, no, I'm not getting on camera.
So Amber, that's interesting what you said, that you are not reaching out to people. So would you say that most of the business that's coming in for your network marketing business is all finding you online? You're just like it's like attraction marketing, like seriously.
Yeah, and I don't honestly, Michelle, it's funny because I don't love to go like, oh yeah, they find me. It's not a bragging thing. It's just when you do things well and do it right, that's what I want. Like I'm myself. People love that, right? I'm not like buy this or do this and I'm trying to up this product. I'm like, no, I use it. I think it's good. And they trust my opinion, right? It's that no trust like, or that like trust. No, oh my gosh, now I have it backwards.
The KOT factor.
Yeah, y'all know what I'm saying, right?
Right.
Know, I can trust.
Yes. And so, that came into play. But I mean, I'm recruiting people without even trying to recruit. And I think that just goes to show when you create good content and you are yourself, and you are very relatable, then that's what women, you're selling yourself, not your product.
Exactly, because they don't
No
care
doubt
about products.
you're calling in. Yeah, you're calling in your ideal client. You that's what people, I feel like they miss, is that they go, I want everyone in my thing. I want everyone to want this thing. And it's really about, you know exactly what to post in content because you know who you're posting for.
Yeah.
And I always love, at least for me, I would say the same thing, Amber. My DMs, I can't even get to them fast enough because my ideal client is feeling not only like, know, and trust, because that's about me. I actually like to take it a layer deeper and go seen, heard, and loved. I want my ideal client to think like she sees me, she knows me, she hears me, she loves me, she's showing up for me. It's funny, when I started to shift, my mother-in-law was like, where did all the baby pictures go? Like, you stopped posting about the kids. I'm like, I'm not here for you anymore. I now know what I'm here to do. And so I only have a responsibility
to see the babies anytime you want. Get off my Facebook because we're on, this is business.
Yeah. I'm like, we have a family shared album. We're fine. So,
but you're so right. You have I think that because so many of women, and I know the direct sales company that you guys are all involved in, and so many of my clients, I'm like, who is your target audience? Oh, anybody who wants to clean their face. And I'm like, I don't know anybody, right? Like not one person comes to my head, but then there, and then I get, oh, I would love a new bride, just getting out of college who, wants to learn how to clean their face. I'm like, oh, I know like 4 or 5 people. And so the more narrow niche down you get, I think the more your target market is on point, right? Because there's billions of people in the world, and you can't, not one person can serve them all. So the niche, the smaller the niche, the bigger the rich. Like you're gonna get richer by becoming more niched in your product and your service and your target market.
Well, and it even goes down to posting content. Like, I need to know what my girl is feeling today on election day. I need to know what my girl is feeling on Friday night. I need to know what my girl is feeling on Sunday. Like, I know my ideal client Sunday night, she's getting ready for the week. She actually loves being accomplished. So she wants to know how to do it better. But on Friday night, she's pizza, movie night with family. And she's like, please don't try to recruit me. Talk to me about business. I'm exhausted from this week, right? So even knowing what their days look like, because then you know how to speak to her in that moment. And
is that you too, though?
What? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's
usually people who are almost like you.
Mm-hmm, absolutely.
Who have the same kind of taste that you do, who kind of live like you do. So on Friday nights, you're like, okay, pizza, movie night with my family. Don't bother me. Don't call me. Don't text me because I'm with my family. But Sunday night, I'm ready to go. If you want to call me or talk to me, Monday night I'm reverend to go. What about you,
Okay.
Michelle?
So I would just say, sorry, I was having like side note. I was thinking in my head, I'm like, Kelly Brock's Instagram is so pretty. That's what I was just thinking in my head. And then I'm like, I wonder if Amber has an Instagram. I know
He's
she
like, squirrel!
These are the things I was like really into. I'm like,
Unicorn!
they're getting all their DMs on Instagram. And I'm like, Instagram's a good idea. So that's what I would say to remind my. But Kelly, your Instagram is so pretty. I'm like, wow,
Yeah.
and I'm not a big Instagrammer. It's like I go on there and I'm like, it's not so much my thing. But I post. But you are like, do you have to take a lot of photos to get the one really good photo, or you're just
Yeah,
Kelly, I gotta go find you on Instagram.
Amber? Are you on Instagram too?
Yes, Instagram's great.
Yeah,
I love
yeah.
Instagram.
These girls are the Instagram girls. I'm a sort of Instagrammer, not
I'm
huge.
an Instagrammer, so you can.
Yours is pretty too.
Yeah, I follow you.
Yeah, it's the
Yeah.
gratitude specialist. It's all pink and white. And it's all positivity, full of gratitude. In fact, we're doing the 30 Days of Gratitude Challenge right now. Today is day 3.
I love it. So pretty, Kelly.
Thanks. I love
So pretty.
when I go to a page and immediately I feel like I'm understood. I should go in
Yeah.
and go like, you're intentional here. So I even post in a certain way that some people are like, do you have to post in this structure or whatever? I care about what I'm here to say and how you experience me, because I'm here to be of service. And so I love the idea of branding, not in a way, because branding is not even just colors and fonts and all these things. Branding is what people experience and how they remember you and how they felt. And so I lead by feelings.
Yeah.
So I thank you for that, Michelle, because I
Love it. That's what I was thinking about. I was like, and Amber, yours is gorgeous too. I mean, you guys are just amazing.
And it's the value that they're bringing. I
Yeah.
mean, and it's so many. I mean, that's one of the things that I definitely show my clients is it's that 80-20 rule. 80% value. Give it. Give as much as you can, because the more you give, the more you're going to get back. And then put something about your business. Do value and positivity and fun and loving and gratitude and value and just keep on giving. And then, okay, look, I have this too, and if you want to buy this, you can. And it's just like that 80-20 rule. And so many people are almost like the opposite. And I
get
see,
scared.
buy this, buy this. And I'm like, ugh, nobody wants to buy your stuff.
And I don't know if you guys feel this way, if any of your clients ever have this concern, like, am I sharing too much? This is what people pay to get with me. And it's like, absolutely not. If I watch Amber and she's teaching me all that and I'm going, this is what she's giving me for free consistently, I can only imagine what my experience would be when I
in a group coaching program or in a course or in a personal coaching. Yeah.
Right.
And
I mean, it's so many things, like with Michelle's book. She's like, oh, this is, these are all my CDs. And I'm like, yeah, but you're going to show them all this stuff in your book. People can get your CDs, they can get your book, they can see you on live every single day, they can get all of your stuff. But in your coaching program, it's still the same stuff that you're teaching. It's just one more step deeper.
It's a new dimension of it. Yeah.
And my CD, the book actually took a different spin. Initially I was like, oh, I'll just pull stuff from my CDs, but I just ended up rewriting it completely because there was so much of my story that wasn't really shared, that I was a poor kid growing up and I had ripped cleats and I was on the soccer field and the girl made fun of me and that stuck with me for my
when
life.
I read that chapter, I was like,
I know. Like the mean people you meet in your journey that like gave you strength and made you like fierce, right? So I share some of that.
Girl, you mean cleat girl, you watch Michelle.
Mean cleat girl, man. She's in the book. Yeah, she's not nice.
But do you who even knows who this person is anymore, right?
Yeah.
Do you know her name?
Never met her.
Her name?
I don't know, but I can afford cleats now. Mean cleat girl.
Mean cleat girl is who you are.
The whole team.
I'm gonna buy some nice cleats. Okay, my Kmart cleats were ripped back then, but I can buy some nice cleats now. No.
Us four will take you, mean cleat girl, down. You're not gonna mess with Michelle no more. But it's so true though. You have those people, those haters, that kind of give you that inspiration. Those people that try to bring you down or try to keep you down when like 2 years ago. For those of you guys who been watching the Angel and Tina morning show, I kind of lost everything. I got a divorce, became an empty nester, lost a 6-figure income job, moved to North Carolina where I knew nobody at all in like a 6-month period of time. And I had people turn on me that were family that turned on me when I needed them the most. And I was able to take that and create something so great, and I wrote my gratitude journal because that's what helped me get out of that funk. And I had those women who said, you know what, let's go. What do you need help with? What do you need? Let's give you this, give me this, gave me this, and gave me that motivation and that determination to do better and to do more, and that I had something. And so everybody needs to, in sometime in their life, something to bring them up, to help them, to encourage them. And I think a lot of people right now need that.
Well, and I always say I thank the haters, because you taught me more about myself and about what I'm capable of, and what's the saying, hard taught me more than easy ever could. And so because of the pain or the lessons or the whatever, I'm even more clear on who I want to be and who I don't want to be, and how I want to make people feel and how I don't want to make people feel, and what I want to be about and contribute to and what I don't. And so I am thankful. I mean, truly, I can imagine all of you have, thank you for showing me who you are so I could decide who I want to be. And, I don't even keep that in a bitter place. I'm grateful. Like, it is a true gratitude that I get to release what's no longer serving me and move on.
Yeah. Yeah. Kelly, how do you want people to get a hold of you?
Oh, DMs. I'll get to them. No, absolutely. Instagram. It's where I spend my time. And one of the things that I do is actually every single day I have a block of time where I spend time in the DMs, because what I help women shift through truly is having courage to deal with some of the hard or painful things, or the I'm too scared, or so I spend time helping women in the DMs, whether it's encouraging them or supporting them through coaching and programs. And one of the things I created, because there were so many women who were going, I want to get mentored by you, but maybe I can't afford yet to be a coaching client with you. And so I created the Peace Posse, which is a personal growth membership community. And so, and it is like, it was like all my heart has gone into this, because it's this, for the cost of a manicure, women every single month get to be in a theme that we go through. And this month is confidence building. Last month we were taking on time management and priority management. Month before that was self-awareness, right? So women are getting to be in community and getting a taste of what it looks like to be coached and mentored by me, but in community with like-minded women. And actually, I say like-hearted. I actually don't want like-minded women. Let's don't all think the same thing. Let's actually bring it together. So the Peace Posse is, it's actually open right now too. I only open it the first 5 days of every month, because I shut it because I want us to go through transformation together. I don't want people coming in at different times. I want us in for focus work, next month in for focus work. So it closes, what's today, Tuesday? Thursday at midnight.
Awesome. And then what's your Instagram? How do people?
Yeah, it's at Kelly Brock on Instagram. Yep. And you can DM me, comment. I'm always there. I spend time every day.
Except for you gotta be in the DMs for a couple of hours and then she'll get to you.
Yeah. No, I'm there.
Amber, what about you? How can people get a hold of you, babe?
amberlykins.com. And if you go there, don't forget to download the 5-day free. But let me just show you the website. Boom, boom, boom. Go all the way down, and then get the download right here with your email. But then they can just click also, and it just says email me. You can hello, and then just send me a message there as well. But any social platform, if you just Google Amber Lykins, boom, like all the things and follow. And then
Absolutely. And I forgot completely, I have a website. It's called kellybrockco.com. And actually, I just did a master class last month that was how to have a 6-figure profit without losing your peace. And so there's a master class that you can get there too. So
Awesome. And Amber, what did you say your freebie was on there?
The 5-day challenge, and that helps you get started with getting your YouTube channel going. And then also Create Content Academy is the place where they can immediately, if they already know what they want to create, they're already there mentally, then you can just go to Create Content Academy, but my website will link you there as well. Yep. So I'll get them all hooked up and connected, but yeah, and then you can be in the community, and I basically am your bestie, and I'm there to help you all along the way. Yeah. So
I'm
you'll
not Michelle's regular bestie, and I can be other people's besties now too, because I thought I was the only one.
We're
And
all
she's
best
totally-
friends, but you're the best of the
totally-
best friends.
You know how when you get that little thing and you're like, oh, and then your spirits get crushed. That's how my spirit got crushed the other day watching her live.
Oh my goodness.
Get all her best friend necklaces. Look, all of them. And I went, oh, I thought it was.
Keep them on my desk. They're right here.
She's like, they're all on my desk.
I have more.
stop. That's amazing.
So Michelle has the BEST, the BE, and like 50,000 people have the SD.
That's all right.
Yeah, I just need the one side. Some people I'll meet, I won't have the right side, so I just have to keep 2. So I can
When
always.
is your book coming out? Like, when can we be excited to receive one?
Yeah, when?
How about November 17th is the goal, but what date
November
is it?
16th is the goal.
Yeah, so really soon. It's going to the formatter ideally by the end of the day today. That takes a week. Then it goes to Amazon. They send me a sample. So, and then next month your book will be out. So I'll help you promote that. And Amber, yours will be out at the end of December.
Super quick.
Well,
Done.
my book, Beyond Gratitude, is coming out next month. So I'm waiting until after Michelle promotes her book.
She's just cranking out books like it's a thing.
That's
It's like,
amazing.
all right, if you crank out a book, I'll crank out books. Fine.
Right? All the
Listen,
time
I already have a
with it.
gratitude journal I'm getting. Now I'm getting Michelle's book. I'm signing up for the 5-day challenge because I'm like, I need it. I
Yeah.
need it. I need
I
it.
need it,
Yeah.
right? I mean, like
Literally.
the 4 of us together are like unstoppable.
I already
All right,
wrote it down.
Michelle,
Like,
so
perfect.
November 16th is your book. What else do you have going on, Michelle? I know you have tons of things going on.
Yeah, I think the best way to connect me, I have an upcoming boot camp for network marketers. It's a back to basics boot camp, just kind of everything you need to have success. So that's going to be coming up in the next few weeks, right around Thanksgiving, actually. But between now and then,
You're
you
gonna
can
launch
just
a
find
book this week and a 5-day
It's a boot
challenge.
camp.
It's just
But Michelle Cunningham.
can they order your book? You cannot order the book right now, but
No.
we don't have nothing set up yet.
Give me a few days. I do own the website Do It Anyway Girl. That's the book title. If you go there now, there's nothing, but in a few days we'll probably have a wait list where you can just put your email in and get notified when the book is officially launched. So just do it anyway, girl. Set a reminder, maybe go back there Friday and
So
you can
November
enter an email.
16th is the goal date that is going to be her Amazon bestseller day. So she's going to start her day on the Angel and Tina morning show. We're going to have her booked. Like I told her, don't pick up the kids that day. You're going to be like on 10 to 15 podcasts, like all day long, just promoting. And so we have it. We have them all start on the Angel and Tina morning show. We're like their Good Morning America. And so that's going to be her Amazon bestseller day. So that's the day that we want everyone to go and buy, because then she can be an Amazon #1 best-selling author. And that's what
Crazy.
you want.
I want on this wait list so I want to be like purchase #1. Let me get in there. I want it.
All right.
Awesome.
So
We'll
Michelle,
get that sales
how do you
page
want
up.
people to get a hold of you, Michelle?
Oh, just michellcunningham.com. That's my website. I got a bunch of free cool stuff on there and how you can
And
find
listen,
me.
if you go to that Prize Factory, was it prizefactory.michelle?
PrizeFactoryMichelle.com/office. I give you a 15-minute office organizational tour with every single item in my office that I
And let
use
me
for
tell you something,
productivity.
be careful,
Green
because
lights.
your Amazon account's gonna go
Yeah.
because I the day I met her, I like signed up for it and I went, I need that, 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 I need that. And so now my pink, everything. I mean, everything. I even got my pink scissors, like my
Yes,
rose
it's all
gold
pink.
letter openers, like it's all my My,
Oh yeah, those are the pens. Yeah,
I've
those are
had these
great.
pens, but it's just like everything. I'm like, I have a pink mat. And then I bought Michelle a keyboard thing like mine. And
Yeah, she bought me this.
she
It came in
didn't
the
even
mail.
know that I bought it for her.
So cute.
Came in the mail. I'm like, did I order that? Was it midnight? I don't remember ordering that. I'm like, this is
But
great
one
though. It
day
fits
she's
my
on
keyboard.
Facebook Live and I tell her, I said, you didn't get nothing that I sent you? She was like, no. And I went,
Then I'm like, look at my new keyboard cover that I
I was
just
like,
got.
oh my God, I can't believe you bought a keyboard cover. I gave you one just like that. She goes, oh, I think this might be it.
Oh. That's when you buy too much on Amazon. I thought I ordered it myself. I'm like, that was a good idea.
And she's like, I didn't even know I
You
knew
send it to me.
because she told me she just bought an iMac and I have my new iMac. And so I got it. I was like, she needs one.
Send
Like,
you my address so you can.
you need my. She goes,
You
"Tina,
need one. I spilled coffee the other day. This protected me. I'm telling you, Tina, this like literally keyboard, it spilled on the keyboard. Nothing
Bestie.
happened. It was light.
bestie.
Literally, you are the number one bestie. Number one.
No, she said number one.
Number one.
Well, I am Tina Torres, your client retention expert and gratitude specialist. And if you're struggling with building your audience, finding the right clients, or even retaining those clients that you already have, I have a complimentary guide that'll help you grow your audience organically, online and offline, connect and nurture those relationships authentically, and then take those relationships and turn them into paying clients. You can grab your free guide if you text the word connection to 26786. That is the word connection to 26786. We are Angel and Tina on the Angel and Tina Morning Show, where we come to you live every weekday morning at 11 a.m. Thank you so much, Michelle, for being my co-host today. She's going to be back with me on Thursday. Michelle Eldridge is going to be with me tomorrow as my co-host. And we have a fabulous lineup this week. Angel will be back with me on Friday. Thank you, Amber and Kelly. We all need to get together for lunch. I feel like we should get together before Michelle gets here, just to make her a little jealous.
Give her FOMO.
And yeah, and then kind of do selfies with our best friend necklaces. You can tell I have a little bitterness in my heart for the best friend necklace, right? But thank you guys so much. We will be back with you guys tomorrow. Have a fabulous day, guys.